Hey everyone, my name's Erin Muller. I'm the ag teacher at Alburnett.
I'm Jordan Balderston and I'm an ag student.
We're here to talk to you a little about today what the ag room's like.
So how do you currently deal with your space, and if you're limited by space or conditions, how so?
As you can see, my room here is pretty tiny. I have 4 groupings of tables, which kind of limits the number of kids that I can usually fit in my room. Usually 15 is about the max of high school kids that you can fit in here. Otherwise, we're really sitting on top of each other. Some other things that limit, I would say, is storage space. We have a lot of issues with finding places to put things, places to set up experiments, for places to do different labs. We do have an awesome greenhouse, but unfortunately it's located on the exact opposite side of the school. So getting there and getting all the students there sometimes can be quite a bit of a challenge. We also have FFA meetings in this room, which when you're trying to crowd sometimes 30 to 40 kids in here does not quite fit the ticket. So those are just a few of the things. What other things do you see that we have?
I'd say that when we have officer meetings and stuff during pirate times and different things like that, we have a lot of students that are in here doing other things, and it kind of messes with people's thought and how they're trying to do stuff. And I'd also say that we don't have enough room to do certain experiments and other things, and I think it'd be kind of nice if we had maybe another area to do science experiments, one area to kind of do animal stuff, and then another spot to maybe be able to have FFA meetings, some a little bit more of a lounging area, just kind of change up the dynamic of the room a little bit to make it better for everyone. So, and for you, if the space was improved and updated, what would you think you'd do differently?
First off, if we just had a lot larger room, that would be an excellent thing to start with. I think it'd be great to have someplace even where food could be prepared that was capable of that, more sink spaces, just more space in general. And I think by having more space, we can kind of individualize the areas that we need to with more space.
I think I'd also agree with that. If we do different things such as labs and stuff in here, if we had a lab table kind of like in Null's room, it'd be better for people to maybe try out different agronomy experiments or do different things with animal sciences and other stuff like that too. So just more room is better.
All right, so Jordan, how would you describe this room? Does it help, hinder? What would be different that you would do for your learning environment?
I'd say that it definitely slows down the learning because there's so many people in here in class periods and nobody can really focus on what they're trying to do. And the room is also an issue with cabinet space and different things like that. And when we want to work on, say, small engines and ag mechanics and stuff like that, you don't really have anywhere to do that. So if we had, she said earlier, individualized areas, say you had animal sciences where there's an incubator in one corner and you're learning about chickens in another corner, and you could be doing science stuff in one and horticulture in another with a small hydroponics thing, and maybe even more of just a better area for the teacher to be able to instruct so that she doesn't feel like she has so many different people going around, and it just make it a lot easier for everyone.